year with Ken King, it poured rain on us. And we could see the rain coming, but we got to the field and like, let's just do it.
So we're looking at doing a nodule assessment on these peas that are node stage. We're at about the 9 to 10 node stage, which is a little earlier than we sometimes do. We'll sometimes wait till flowering, but we were here today. So we're kind of looking at number one. The first thing is that we're kind of looking at the plants. Are they, in a worst case, kind of, chlorotic looking, lacking in nitrogen, or are they nice and green? And so there is, it's dry at this site. We do have some moisture, but it's dry. But I think we could kind of give this close to full marks for green, I think. Certainly not necessarily any kind of nitrogen deficiency that I can see in here.
So it would score 5, even though it's quite short internodal spacing.
Yep.
Still a green plant, not yellowing.
That's what I'm inclined to say, is that it's not probably, a nitrogen kind of issue.
So 0 to 5, we'd give it a 5.
Yeah. Okay. And then now we're looking at the nodules, and you can see this has seed placed fertilizer, this particular trellis. You can see some of the fertilizer in there. This is at a lower rate at 15 kgs of actual pea. And so then we're looking at the nodules, and so we're looking at the location of the nodules on the crown versus laterally. And so you can kind of see that this is just a little bit early for doing nodule assessment, but we're kind of looking to see, do we see nodules kind of in the crown area, and we do see some in the crown, and we also see some kind of on the lateral roots here. So we're seeing the location would be marked as crown only, lateral only, which would be more a consideration of the inherent rhizobia in the soil. Usually if it's on the crown, it might be more associated with our inoculation that we did with the granular inoculant at planting. In this case, so I think we could say that we have them at both locations.
And then the other score is also how many clusters of nodules you have, correct?
Yes, it is.
So we're looking at 5 or more, 3 to 5, 3 or less, or 0, correct?
Yes.
And that scores
So
1 to 5.
Yeah. So I would say that we're this is not what I would say very, very many. I would say that we're kind of in the 2 or 3. So where would that put us?
Put us at about a 3 out of a 5 score.
About a 3 out of a 5 score.
2 to 3 out of a 5 score, yeah.
So we might be just on the early side, and I think with the moisture conditions, and you can see these peas are hurting a little bit here, maybe even some
bit of root rot,
bit of root disease there, possibly. So yeah,
great.
So that would be. So this one's got a little better nodules, and I'm saying I think full score for both crown and lateral. And I'm going to say that we've got enough clusters there to give us kind of almost a full score on that one.
Yeah. So that would be a 5 for plant health and color.
Yep.
5 for more than 5 clusters of nodules or more.
Yep.
And then a 3 for both
3.
crown and lateral roots, 1, 2, and 3.
So we give that one a full score, even though it's in desperate need of rain in the next week.
Awesome.